Hey guys, my name is Humphreys, helping you thrive in life and at life. And today I'm going to be answering the question, what kind of attitude should a church have when a member leaves their church? This is actually a hard topic to talk about because it's so hard to leave, congregations or to leave church, no matter what the reason is. It's not an easy thing because you've been a part of this family and now you can no longer be a part of it. But also for the churches, for church leadership or the pastor, it's never easy, to lose people when people go. And this can be actually awkward because there are some times that there is like bad blood, like nasty breakups when it comes to churches, and it's so nasty to look at. So today I just wanted to address this thing of some attitudes that we can carry when people leave our churches. I think the first thing is we need to be okay with people leaving churches because we find it fine. We find it okay with people coming in. We welcome people into the churches. And if somebody came, we also need to make it okay or fine for somebody to leave. And I think we make it so awkward that sometimes people find it so hard to leave well. And I think we need to make it fine so that when people leave, we are good. I think the second attitude that church leadership or churches should carry, consider yourself as a missionary sending agency. People come to churches, they learn, they grow, they become better, and it's gonna be time for them to leave. Some people might leave because maybe they are going to a different country, or they found a job, or maybe they're going to school, or whatever it is. And I think as a church, we need to be okay with people going where we say we're sending them as missionaries wherever they're gonna go. It's very, very important that churches should be investing in every single person that comes to their church, because there will be a time when that person will go and there will be a missionary wherever they will go. The third reason why churches should be okay with people leaving is that you cannot be everything in every season to every single person. That can never ever be possible. That's why there's some people that connect with another church more than they do with another. It's just what happens, that we find ourselves that in the season that we're in, we're attracted to certain congregations or to certain communities. And I think it's fine that we say to people like, hey, if they want to go somewhere else, that we embrace that and be like, when people leave, it's not really about you. It's about the season that they're in. People can be at different stages of life. Maybe they're young, maybe they're getting older, maybe they're married. Whatever it is going on in their own lives, they will be at certain points of their lives where maybe your church at that time is not really serving them well. And it's okay. Their season has just come to an end, and that's all right, because maybe there might be some things that your church do so well. And in that season, for that person, wherever they're at, it's no longer serving them or growing them or challenging them wherever they're at. And I think we need to be okay when people leave congregations where we say, it was great to be with you. It was great to have you as a part of our community, and we wish you well and we bless you. And it's actually good. We're a missionary sending agency. We hope wherever you're gonna go that God will help you and grow you there. Another attitude that churches should embrace is just the attitude of growth. Population is growing. Those that were young are now getting older. New families are coming, and just life is moving. And because life is always moving, we need to be okay with people leaving our church so that we can welcome other people, or letting them go do life somewhere else. Because you cannot be saying, no, nobody lives here. Then there won't be anybody else who goes to school, or they find a job in some other part of the city or country or whatever it is. So just the reality of life, that life is always on the move. We have to be okay with people moving forward with life, going somewhere else. And that's all right. That's actually life, and that's good. Let's not make it awkward. And also, I think churches should be okay with detachment And the best way to be okay with detachment is to mourn it. Sometimes people that leave churches, maybe they were so instrumental in the church leadership, or maybe they were just a fantastic member. They were just a fantastic leader in the congregation. But now it's time for them to go. Let's not make it awkward, but we could say, hey, we're so sad that you're going. Yet at the same time, we're so excited that you are going. And that should be okay for us to do, because it's okay. You can embrace sadness and joy at the same time. And lastly, when people leave, the church leadership to also consider maybe seeing it as an opportunity for change. There are some times that people leave churches not because they are malicious or whatever, but just because there are some things that are happening in that congregation that are not glorifying to God, that are not respectful, that are not dignifying, and whenever something like that, maybe some places even there's abuse and all kinds of stuff happening. Churches should also be okay looking into that issue and seeing, is there an opportunity for us to change, to do better, to do something else differently. More especially for those people that have raised up a concern and they have come up with something that is challenging the church leadership or the pastor. We should consider that as an opportunity to grow and to change as a church, because we all need to grow somehow. All right, those are my thoughts, but I would like to hear your thoughts as well. What do you think about this topic? Maybe some of you from experience, what have you seen that work best or doesn't work well? I would like to hear your thoughts. Let's have a conversation around this topic. So I'm gonna take a little break from this kind of like church series. I'll come back to it later on, depending on the questions that are coming up that should be addressed. Remember that this channel just helps you to thrive in life and at life. So in the next video, I'm gonna be answering the question, 10 conversational starters that you can have with your significant other when your anniversary has come up.